Hello, gorgeous. Tara Time here to share with you how you can embrace your uniqueness. I want you to be your own kind of beautiful and bust through those barriers in your mind that is holding you back from really accentuating what makes you, you. Today, we're gonna do a quick under 10-minute summertime look that is a no makeup look. It is a very natural look. It's gonna be light and easy, but it's gonna cover a couple of different things like evening your skin tone, doing a really neat and simple eye, and how you can take your eye shape and specifically accentuate different parts of your face. So, I'm going to first start with our Glorious Touch. I don't know if you can see that. This is a hydrating face primer by Younique, and we're just gonna get right into this. So face primers are great because it helps your face build a barrier to any kind of makeup that you're gonna put on it. And it also protects from UV rays, UVB rays, and anything that will cause skin damage or premature aging. So I just kind of always, as a rule, I massage it up, okay, up and in circular outward motions. That's going to be your best bet. You don't want to tug on the skin around the eyes too much, and you never want to pull down because you're already fighting gravity to keep your face from drooping. So, okay, we have a primer, so we're going to let that dry for a minute. We are primed. Now, because this is a natural look, I'm going to just do I'm going to use the foundation stick. This is Younique's Organza. And this is really great because it comes just like this, okay? And you can either use a brush, which I will do just for fun because Younique has amazing brushes, or you can just use your finger too. So it's up to you. I'm just really gonna take this, just get as much as you can on one finger, and just for sanitation purposes, you're gonna do that, and then just go in here. And you just want to get under the eye. You don't want to put on top because then it'll crease in your lid. And you can get in here too. 3D makeup, right? So people don't just see your face from front on, but some people just do their makeup from front on. So make sure you get in the creases and in the sides here. And I always use a different finger. So use this finger for that eye, and I'm going to use this finger for my other eye. And that is just, again, for sanitation purposes. If you have something on this eye, you don't want to put it back into the makeup, right? So use a different finger. Here we go. So the under eye is the most important. Any other spots you have, you can take the extra. Like I have this spot on the end of my nose, or freckles or something like that. Now, this is really light, so it doesn't completely cover all of my freckles and spots, and that's okay because I don't need to do that, right? I'm gonna embrace what makes me me, and that is all of my spots. So next we're gonna just do a, so I also have this Organza spray foundation. This is really cool because it's like spray paint for your face, you know? So here we go. Boom. And if you want to do a little bit more of a light coverage, and again in a circular motion, really light. You know, if you want full coverage, you're just going to do a couple of layers. So I kind of just do that, even out my skin tone, and maybe a little bit on the upper lid, depends on how you're feeling. Again, you don't want to put a lot of foundation or cake anything on your upper eye. We have a special eyeshadow primer that we use for the eye because I don't know if any of you have ever got those creases here where the makeup will kind of reservoir. Not cute. So we don't want that. All right, so we're gonna just do a light powder on top of all of that, have a nice loose powder. And I sometimes use the same brush and just go in and do a nice loose powder to set my foundation. Okay? And I always recommend doing your makeup from top to bottom. What I mean by that is we're gonna start with the brow, and then we're gonna go to the eyelid, blush, lips. That means if anything, you know, gets lost in all of it, you can just kind of dust down as you go. okay? All right, so first things first with the brow. I sometimes actually try to go underneath the hairs in the brow. And the best way to do that is to take this amazing little tool. Let's see, where are you? Here you are. Also, I keep all my brushes in a little cup. Let's make it easy access. But this is a great little tool, and it has a thin brush on one end, and it has the brow brush on the other end here, okay? And what I do is just kind of go through and get all the loose makeup out from underneath that brow. You just brush it backwards. And you want to make sure when you're doing a brow that you don't have a bunch of powder or foundation in your brow, because then it's just going to look weird. It's not going to work out very well. And you want to also get to the base of the brow hair when you are coloring it. So I do a couple different things with brows depending on how dark I want them to be. Is it an evening look? Is it a day look? We're going to do a natural look. So I'm going to show you a couple different options because I have two eyebrows, two options. So I sometimes use this, this brow pencil color, and just kind of go and do a shape here. And I just, again, little short strokes. Here we go, here we go. And you're just kind of making that shape. And you can either do the outside and then color it in. But if you're going to use a brow pencil, the best way to do it is to have a kind of idea. And I always rest so you have a base, rest your pinky finger here right under your eye. Okay? And this actually comes with a little on the end too, so you can go back over, and you want it to look really even. And then I always set it with a shadow on top of that. Or you can just do a shadow. So here's the difference. So I'm gonna go here. And then some tricks for eyebrows. You want it to line up here to your nostril, to where it starts. Okay? You want it to line up here. Okay? So you can use your nose. And then you want the arch or the crease, the arch of your eyebrow to line up right where it goes up above your pupil. See how it starts coming back down? So that is the best indicator of a perfectly shaped brow. And there's a lot of different brow trends, and I'll do a separate video on that. You know, the straight across brow, the big bushy brow. I personally like to have just a little bit of an arch and a shape there. There we go. And then you're gonna go over it one more time. And blending is your friend. So remember that. Blending is your friend. Oopsie. All right, so we have one brow there, and I'll just show you just doing it with a brush like this. See the flat brush? This is called the Cream Shadow Brush from Younique. And again, you can go in here. And it's just going to be short movements because you're trying to get at the base of that hair, right? Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So you can kind of see the difference. This is going to be a heavier, darker look. It's also going to last a little bit longer because it's a cream with a shadow set. And then this one's going to be a little bit more whimsical, more of the no makeup look. Whatever it is you're doing, I would do something like this if you're going swimming, right? Because it'll stay on better. If you're just gonna stay out in the sun, something like this won't be as detectable. You see how you can kind of see that if you were outside? This is very natural looking. All right, so there are your brow options. Then I always take the opportunity to use highlight and shadow. So if you have a dark color on top of a light color, pop. So I take this little brush here and I put, let's do a little sparkle today. Sometimes I just do a basic white, but I go right in here and I sweep up under the brow. Yeah? Just right in here. sweep up under. Okay, that's going to give you that highlight and shadow effect. It's also going to help prepare you to move into the eyeshadow portion of our natural makeup look. Boom. So today I am going to use, again, a very simple, this is the Younique liquid liner. This one is it's called Perfect. It's the name of the tone. And it's really easy to use these, and I know liquid liner can be a little bit daunting at times, but again, if you use those short, small streaks and movements, you're gonna be fine. So I'm just gonna get real close in here so you can see this. Just start at the corner, okay? And you're gonna go back and forth. Real small. Build, 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 build. Okay? The secret to liquid liner is to go easy, easy. Okay, see that? Again, you're going to go back and forth. Now you can get a little bit more aggressive with your movements, depending on what kind of look you want. Now, based on your eye shape, this line is going to look different. If you have hooded eyes or more round eyes, I'm going to put a guide in the comments so that you can download how to best do a liquid line shape that's going to accentuate your eyes. I only ever do liquid liner on the top lid. And there's a reason for that, because if you put anything on this lower lid, which we're going to even out really fast, anything on the lower lid will weigh your eye down. So this has more of an uplifting effect, you see? As opposed to, you know, just a natural look. All right. And you just do the same thing on the other side. What you do on one side, you do on the other. Okay? This is a great tool because it's got a really flat wand. I love this liquid liner by Younique. The color is definitely perfect. It is well named. So, and then you're also going to want to go sideways and stamp. If you're doing an eye, I don't know about you, but sometimes I have trouble doing this side of my face because I'm right-handed, so it's easier to do this side. But you just want to even it out. You want to make it look good and even. Now the thing is no two eyes are perfectly symmetrical usually, for the most part. You could be the exception to the rule, but so one eye is more round, one eye is more almonds every time. So one of the eyes you might have a thicker line on than the other one to make sure that it looks perfectly symmetrical. Ta-da! Okay. Now, a setting secret to a liquid line is to take a flat brush like this, and let's do a bit of a teal on top of it. I have this amazing palette by Younique. It's like an artist palette. How great is that? It's not very clean, but that's okay. I have every freaking color you could think of, so I'm going to use a little bit of this teal. If it was a nighttime, I'd probably take some of this black. You can see these are the colors I use a lot. Has every color, and you can pull colors out and replace them. I literally feel like Bob Ross, you know. And then we put a little here and put a little there, you know. It's fun. You're painting a picture on your face, people. You are enhancing your beauty and putting your best face forward. So take it seriously. All right. So I'm just going to go over this with a bit of teal. And then it'll stop. See how it kind of picks up a little bit of the white in there? Now this is maybe a heavier eye look, but the trick again, remember, blending. So, here we go, here we go. So, I'm gonna come in here with my blending brush, and I'm gonna do, I think this color. A little bit of a neutral taupe. And you just go in here and you just, in a circular motion, you see how I'm going circular? And you just pull, 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 go in. There we go. Okay. And you just kind of bring it together. You don't want to just have lines hanging out here, you know, because again, it's not going to look natural. You're going to look, you know, like an Egyptian. Boom, boom, boom. All right, don't worry. If it doesn't look right yet, we are going to what? Blend. Blending is your friend. Exactly. And take this lovely brush. This is the blending brush as well. And let's do a little bit of a blue here. Ooh, just my dress, you see. There we go. And I'm gonna go pull that out a little bit. And here we go, blue. I don't usually do blue eyeshadow, but whatever. You know, this is a creative process, so whatever you feel like doing, do it. Guess what? It's not a tattoo. Yeah? You can wipe it off and do it again. So, keep going. All right, so then I'm gonna go back to that big white brush. Big brush with the white makeup, and you're gonna just, you don't have to make that sound, but you get where I'm going with that. You see the blending? You see the difference when you've blended? Okay. Circular motions and out to the side. So, I'm gonna take clean fingers and make sure you don't have any makeup on the side here or here, right? And then go back in with a little bit of powder. You can dust it off. Then of course you're gonna touch up any areas you want to touch up. If you want a darker lid color, if it's not even, whatever you want to do to make it look the way that you want. I'm really happy with this. So again, more of a natural eye look, and then of course I'm going to finish it off with the Moodstruck Epic. This is the waterproof one, so if I'm going out, I love the waterproof one because, you know, depending on what you're doing, it's gonna stay in place. Now the great thing with applying mascara is you want to get to the root and zigzag, okay? And layers is the key. Oop. I love Younique mascara. They're coming out with a new one, you guys. I'm so excited about it. I can't tell you anymore, but it's really cool. And it just looks like you're wearing a fake lash. I used to spend a lot of time putting a fake lashes on, and it's just a pain in the neck, and you get glue stuck in there in your lashes. And I was noticing that when I would pull the fake lashes off, like I would take a couple eyelashes with it, and that's not cool, man. So I just found this incredible mascara that is literally better than any mascara on the market. You know, my lashes, look at that, boom. Couple of swipes and they wake right up. And sometimes I'll find a good mascara, but then it'll leave like this trail of black under my eyes, or this does everything. Like, it's so great. They have the 4D, which is really, really serious. Yeah, but I love the mascara. And again, it's still a really natural look. You know, I don't look like I'm wearing a lot of makeup. That is the key. All right, now for my blush. I like to use a bronzer, okay? And I just go right in this bone area here, right under my cheekbone, right? So we're gonna go right in there. And this is, again, more this kind of highlight and shadow. This very Kardashian trick that I'm doing, you know, but with a lot less makeup and time putting into it. So, and if you want more of a tan look, you can put a little bronzer here and a little here. But then I'm going to use the Sisterly Moodstruck, this pretty peach color, look at that, as my blusher. And you just want to smile and just circular motion the apples from your cheeks. And just pull back. It's really natural. So you're blending the bronzer and the blush right up into your hairline. And it looks really natural. And I noticed a couple things I'm gonna just kind of blend in up here. Yeah, Super easy. And because we're doing a light summer look, the other thing that I would recommend is like a lip liner situation instead of, let's see, instead of a lipstick, because it'll stay on. So I have this lip liner, which you can tell I love very much. You just want to go right outside the lips. Feel like Kylie Jenner look without the injections. I know it seems unnatural and it'll feel weird at first. Just go right outside. Yeah. And then I would just either, you can color the whole lip in, or just put a lip gloss on top of it. I'm gonna do a lip just because I feel like it right now. So I'm gonna use a color that I really love called Berry Riche. Berry Rich. Get it, girls. Now, there's two problems with lipstick. It doesn't stay on when you want to kiss boys. And it comes off regardless. On your teeth, on food, on whatever you drink, you know, it's going to come off. So make sure you carry your lipstick with you. But if you just do the lip liner trick, it'll stay on all day. So there we go. We have a no makeup look for summertime. If you want to see a specific look, or you have any questions about your eye shape and how to do liquid liner or anything like that, let me know in the comments or send me a personal message. This is Tara Time signing off. Remember to put your best face forward and be your own kind of beautiful.